college student mentoring is low effort, very high impact. College students have a whole bunch of stuff to do, so they don't need that every week kind of reaching out. You know, once or twice a semester does perfectly well. And when they do need you, they're more apt to actually contact you.
Mhm.
So with my young man I was mentoring from high school on out, what I found was the further he progressed through his program, the more he reached out to me. But I consistently reached out to him once or twice a semester. And anytime where, something was coming up that I'm thinking back to when I was going into my sophomore year that I wish I would have told myself. So I tell him,
Right.
and where we really start putting in a lot of the work was right at the end. So, and I mean, he called right when he was about to graduate. We talked about interviewing and the situational questions and all that kind of stuff. And I even sat down with him and walked him through his first job offer. you
Mhm.
know these are the benefits, etc. This is, and I compare and I use myself as an example. I'm like, well, look, these are the benefits I got when I came in, and this is what this means. And you know when they're saying they're giving you $60,000 a year, understand that you're about to have taxes coming out on that because you're single, social security taxes, federal, state, all that kind of stuff, depending on where you live, things you need to consider,
Right.
right? So I mean, but in terms of when I look back, and I mentor more kids than that, but when I look back at the kind of time dedicated to it, it's like maybe I would say 5 hours per school year,
Mhm.
you know. But this young man is fully employed. He got his head on straight. He already got his stuff set up to save for retirement. He can look at his paycheck and understand everything that's going on. You
Right.
know, he understands about building technical skill and keeping his resume updated and how to approach his job because we talked about all that stuff.